Welcome to Heart of the Home at Harris Acres. I'm your host, Cherie Martin. Hey, be careful what you ask for, you may get it. I asked for recipes and I got one. Thank you, Pat, for sending me cornbread cake. Now, little old me, who doesn't follow recipes, was surprised. My guest, Cherie Ballew, wasn't surprised because you do follow recipes, don't you?
Somewhat.
You do. When I told you we were making cornbread cake, I also told you, do you see anything cornbread in there?
Not a bit of cornbread.
No. Flour, sugar, white sugar, brown sugar, vegetable oil, 4 eggs beaten, 1 cup chopped pecans. Looks very simple, doesn't it?
It does.
Very
Sounds
simple.
like our kind of recipe.
And we're all about simple.
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
we are about simple. Now, simply speaking, we both have kids headed to college. Well, I have a granddaughter
Yes.
in college. You have a son headed to college. In today's world, will we ever recoup what it costs to send a child to college?
Highly doubtful.
They better get them a simple job and help us with that. So, you know, my granddaughter Tori's going to SCAD, and she is doing video and film.
Wow.
And I hope someday she'll be, maybe Fred will teach her the reins.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be
Awesome.
awesome?
That
She
would
could
be
learn from a
wonderful.
pro. So, now we're going to make Pat's cornbread cake, and she said this is an old recipe that it's not her own. It was passed down through our church ladies.
Wow.
So I think this is going to be fun.
Good.
Now, Cherie, what do we have? 4 eggs.
4 eggs.
Beaten.
Beaten
Just
up, yes.
Beat them up a
and
little bit.
Yep.
And let's add some vanilla to that. And you see, we're going to measure that vanilla real accurately. Ooh,
There we
yeah,
go.
that was real accurate, wasn't it?
That's like my measuring.
That's right. That's right. Mix that up. And
Okay.
then we have a cup of brown sugar, cup of white sugar.
Okay.
This sounded so simple, and it sounded good. When I read the ingredients, I really was surprised that there is no cornmeal to it. But I guess maybe the texture is what gives it the name cornbread cake.
Possibly, yeah.
And you know, these are ingredients everybody has. Everybody has this. So now here's a cup of self-rising flour, and then a half a cup of self-rising flour. So you got your cup and a half of flour. Just mix all that, and then we add the pecans, and we have to add our oil. And the oil is the only other liquid. We have the eggs and the oil. And we use, let's see, it is 1 cup vegetable oil. Now there's 1/2 cup. You know, this is a little bit like a cookie recipe that Eric Chastain and I made. It had oil and brown sugars, and then we added cornflakes to it, and man, was it good. I think the guys at the firehouse really liked this.
Jump in here with a whisk.
There you go.
And kind of get this.
How do people cook without a wire whisk?
I don't know. I don't
Man,
know.
they are, and if
handy.
you can't make gravy, you can use a wire whip and you can make gravy.
Yes. I went down to a friend's hunting camp over the weekend, and I made biscuits and gravy in the camp,
Oh, wow.
and venison tenderloin.
Oh, wow. Who killed the deer?
I did.
Did you?
And nobody left a piece.
No. Well, I got a call right before we went on the air. I made a huge pot of taco soup and shared it with some neighbors, and several of them have called and said that is a winning recipe, and that is probably one of the simplest recipes ever. Now there's our cup of pecans. Oh man, I think this is going to be sweet.
I think it is.
I think it's going to be sweet. It's got the brown sugar, the white sugar, the oil, the eggs. And we took our sheet pan and we sprayed it with Pam so it won't stick.
Okay. I think we're all mixed up there.
There you go.
Just lay that in there.
Just put it on the pan.
Start.
And I think this pan is a little bit bigger than she suggested, but when we got it here today, I didn't have a smaller baking sheet. So I think this is going to be okay. And maybe it is called cornbread because it's going to be crisp. I hope so. What do you think?
I'm hoping so too.
This is all brand new to us. We didn't test this recipe, guys, and that's something. I trust you, and I trust you to share things with me that have been good for you. And when I heard this recipe, I thought it just sounds great. And the idea that it had been passed down through the church and a lot of folks have enjoyed it, I thought, well, we'll just try this. Looking good and smelling good.
Yeah.
Now we're going to cook this at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. And while it's cooking, I know you have an appointment this afternoon. You're getting your child in college.
Yes.
Good kid. You've done a great job raising your children.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Looks great.
Look at that.
Even
Now
uncooked.
see? Oh man, that looks great.
Wonderful.
Now, stick that in the oven.
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. And remember guys, it's gonna bake at 350 for 45 minutes. And this is cornbread cake. 1.5 cup self-rising flour, 1 cup light brown sugar, 1 cup white sugar, 1 cup vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 4 eggs beaten, and 1 cup chopped pecans. Simple.
Very simple.
Mix it all together, easy to do.
Quick and easy.
Easy to do. Now guys, we're going to take a break and Jerry's going to have to sneak away.
Yes.
I love you, sweetheart. Thank you for coming. I love you.
you.
And I promise you girls, you'll get to see him again.
Thank
You'll get to see him again. Mama Lucy will join me when we come back. Hang around now.
Bye-bye.
Hi folks, we're back. Ooh, the cornbread cake is in the oven and Jerry had to leave, but Mama Lucy joined me. Now, you have been under the weather, but you're
Yes.
feeling better today.
Some better.
Some better, some better. And we have this recipe. It's your recipe that's on our website. It's a very simple one, isn't
Right,
it?
very.
It looks a little bit complicated because there are quite a few ingredients, but very simple to assemble. So
And
we're
it's
taking,
just real cute to put in
cute.
front of company.
it's cute. We did a little bit of milk, 3 tablespoons of milk, half a stick of butter melted, and 1 rack of honey graham
Graham crackers.
crushed up. This is going to be our crust. And this is, there you go. How about that? That was simple enough. Now, did you crush these by hand? You can do them in
No,
a bag.
you can, but I just put them in a plastic bag and took my dough roller and broke them up. Or you can put them in the blender.
Right. And you know, we laugh about this. I have a lot of really neat kitchen appliances, but you and I kind of do things the old-fashioned way, don't we?
Because we're used to it.
We're used to it. We're used to
Right.
it. We're used to it. So now there you go. And that is butter, a little bit of Mayfield milk, and our graham crackers.
Right.
Now you want to put those in balls. And
Right,
then
I can.
You've already sprayed the little tiny
Right.
pan, and I love the size of this. That's
Right.
why we called them Dainty Delights.
Right. And I just take a spoon like this
Make a little ball.
and make a little ball and drop them down in there. And this recipe here makes 12 of these.
Okay.
So just keep dropping them in.
We had these over the holidays when Darren Osborne was here.
Right, we did.
And boy, did they disappear quickly.
Yeah, they loved
And
them.
you know, the other part of this, you use Cool Whip and then you use instant pudding.
Right.
So, you know, it is so simple. You take your Cool Whip and your instant pudding, and this is the content for the filler. And then the neat thing, you do go to a little bit of trouble to make a wonderful chocolate syrup. And guys, let me tell you something. See this? This is dark, simple chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Woo, it's good. But the dark chocolate really makes it good. And you just add a little bit, and then you add whatever berries are in season.
Right. I brought strawberries today.
Okay, okay. I think over Christmas we used raspberries, didn't we?
Right. We should have got some mint leaves to put on top
Oh,
of it.
that's right.
Maybe we
Well,
can send Fred out and get some.
Well, I think the frost when it was 17 degrees last
you
week.
think that killed it
That
off?
may have killed, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think last time we did have some beautiful mint leaves out of my yard. Yeah.
But this makes 12, so you don't have to worry about not having enough to make
And if
the
you're
12.
having a little light luncheon for, you know, don't you play cards with some of your
Yes,
friends? Yeah. This is a good idea for that. You've come up with some pretty good ideas.
Well, I've been around a long time,
You've
darling.
been around a long time,
Yeah, a
Mama
long
Lucy.
time.
And y'all, I have to tell on myself, I put on our website that she's 75. She's only 73.
That's okay.
And
But
you
now-
don't act 73.
Well, you got to remember I've done a lot of this stuff because I used to cater.
right.
And you,
right.
you pick up a lot of things.
Right. Well, you know, one of the
so-
people who taught me the most about cooking is my friend Doren Lee from Jupiter, Florida. And she's in her 80s, and honey, she could cater with the best of them. She could do a White House dinner. I mean, she is just awesome. And it's hints from people like y'all that I've learned from. So
Well, I just thoroughly enjoy doing it. And
It's
that's the reason
fun.
I enjoy being with you.
it's fun.
Because we have fun together.
We have fun. We have fun, and that's what life's all about. Don't stress out. Don't make it hard. And if it gets complicated, what do I do? Anybody that compliments my life is great. Anybody that makes my life hard is out of here.
Okay, it's just a little wooden dowel. And you can buy these at cooking stores or some of the, what is the programs? I mean, the little parties they have around.
Oh, okay. Pampered Chef or
Pampered
something.
Chef.
Yeah.
This came from Pampered Chef.
Okay.
And I just take my finger and mash it down one time like that.
That's how my granny did her biscuits, and I loved her biscuits.
right.
Had her fingerprints
Right.
on it.
And then you just take this and just kind of squeeze it down just a little bit like that.
Right.
And roll it around, and it just comes up to the top.
Oh wow.
And then you've got your little hole there. And you do-
Cute.
just like that. And you don't
Who'da
mash it
thunk
real
it?
hard.
Yeah.
Well, I
yeah.
don't know, but I just thunk it.
Good idea.
And it don't take long, and it doesn't take much pressure at all. And if you get it like I got that one, just push it back down and start over.
Okay. Neat.
And you do that. It doesn't take much pressure at all. Try it. Now, let me show you what.
I did something wrong,
No,
didn't I?
you didn't. You
Oh,
really
my
didn't.
no.
You really didn't. But all you got to do is take it out, re-roll it, put
Okay.
it back in there, and start again. Okay, now you see that's getting a little sticky on the bottom. Just turn it over.
Turn it over.
And do the other end like that.
Okay.
And these are going to bake in the oven 350 for 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then all you do is take them out and put your pudding in then.
Okay.
So it's not hard. It's very easy. It looks like it's a lot of work, but it's
But
really
it's not.
not.
Yeah.
So
okay,
they're
now
ready.
hand me our mixture. We're going to do the pudding mixture, which is just a great idea.
We'll put these in the oven.
Okay, go ahead. This is 2 packages of instant vanilla pudding. Now, Lucy, could we do this with chocolate pudding if we wanted to?
Oh, I'm sure you could. Why not?
Okay, whatever
and
flavor.
chocolate ice.
Or pistachio.
Anything you want to use.
Yeah,
Right.
okay. All right, now you put the Cool Whip in there.
Well, we've got to put our milk in. What do we do with our milk? We need 3 cups of milk. I put it up. I'm sorry.
Got it? Okay.
We need 3 cups of milk in our
And your
pudding.
spoon is right behind you.
Okay. If you want to measure
Okay.
that pudding out, here's ½ cup.
Let's use this cup. How about that?
That's fine.
Now, I didn't know that you actually used a liquid. I thought that it was the Cool Whip in the pudding.
Well, the pudding gets thick and the Cool Whip makes
Okay.
it. Okay.
Let's do that with 2.
Okay.
There you go.
It takes 3 or it'll be too thick.
There you go. Let's work on that a little bit and then we'll add the other.
Okay. Okay, give me one more.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Don't you love my little jewel
Oh, I
teacups?
do.
Are we sad? I just broke one
I
on
know
the
it.
set
She
today.
broke.
I broke one.
Yeah, she did.
Now, Lucy, while you're stirring this up, we're going to, you've got the little cups in the oven. Will this set up before you put it in there? Does it take a little while?
It doesn't take but just 5 minutes.
Okay, okay.
And just add the
Add your Cool Whip.
This just what, 8 ounce?
I think
Of
that's
Cool
12,
Whip.
isn't it?
8 ounce.
Oh, okay.
It's very light.
Light.
It's more than 8 ounce cup, but it's 8 ounces.
Okay. Now, guys, hang around. We're going to continue mixing this, and when we come back, we're going to assemble these precious little, what did we call them? Dainty Delights.
Dainty Delights.
Dainty Delights, Miss Lucy's recipe. Ooh, that's getting thick already, isn't it?
Right.
Oh, man. This is going to be good. Y'all hang around. We'll be right back. Woo! Welcome back to Heart of the Home. Lucy, it's the dead of winter, and these strawberries smell
Right.
wonderful.
They do.
Now, folks, this is such a simple recipe. It looked like it had a lot of ingredients, but quickly, we're
Right.
going to assemble. This is our Cool Whip, milk, and instant pudding.
Right.
You're going to put it in a
Well,
decorating bag.
You could just put it in there, but it's so much simpler just to put it in the bag and then just squirt it right into the little cups.
And this literally set up in 5 minutes, didn't
Oh,
it?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And as y'all will notice, honey, I'm over here guarding this dark, delicious chocolate. Lucy thought she was going to add the chocolate. Oh, no. Because what's left, I may drink. So, wow. The cup's baked 15 minutes, and then
Right.
we've cooled them.
Right.
And this is so light. The only real problem with this recipe, it's light. It goes down easy, so a lot of them can go down.
I was going to say, too many of them can go
But
down.
you know, we were talking about this. This recipe can be converted to sugar-free.
Right.
Because you can use sugar-free pudding and the fat-free Cool Whip.
Right,
So that's
exactly.
awesome. And we use the Mayfield Nurture milk.
Right.
That's 1%
1%,
fat.
right,
So
exactly.
now we're going to put the strawberry on top, and then you're going to let me glaze it with the chocolate.
I think we better put the chocolate on first, don't you?
No, I want chocolate on my strawberry. I am a chocolate. Now, what did I say? 3 things that can never be too rich: chocolate, coffee, and men.
And then, Well, okie dokie, whatever.
Ooh, Lucy, this is so cute.
Well,
It's so cute.
it's really not. All the ingredients we had out made it look like it was a lot of work.
I was
but
afraid it was going to
really,
intimidate people.
it really
but
wasn't.
no,
It's just there, and it makes
And
it
you
look
know,
more.
speaking of simple, the cornbread cake is almost done. Was that simple?
That was very simple.
Very simple.
And y'all
Very
done
simple.
such a good job. And
Very simple.
When you
It's
get-
not bad to work next to Jerry either. That's a sweet, sweet man.
he's a good-looking boy,
He
too.
is a good, good man. He teaches Sunday school down in Woodstock, and one of my recipes that he shared with the Sunday school class the other night, they were just so impressed because it is so simple, and that's what we're all about. We want you to do things and share things, but we don't want you to stress over it. You know, lots of folks work out of the home today, lots of kids, basketball games, football games, soccer season coming up. Lucy, oh, a little bit extra chocolate.
Just a little bit extra chocolate. Well, that's the reason I
I'm a
would.
chocolate girl.
Let me take this out, and you put more chocolate on this one. Put more chocolate on that. Just cover it.
Ooh, that'll be mine.
Just cover it. There you go.
Oh my
Now,
goodness.
that's the way I like them. And
Yeah.
then put your little green leaf. If you have mint, fine. But
right.
that's the way I like them.
Now, Lucy, this was simple. It was something you can do and
Right.
take to a dinner party.
Right.
You could have a tea in the afternoon. It's something you could enjoy at a birthday party.
Like my card, we have cards every Wednesday. I
Right.
could do this for the girls when I have cards
That's right.
at my house.
That's right. And it was so simple, 15 minutes.
Right.
Literally 15 minutes.
Exactly.
And the chocolate syrup you can keep on hand in the refrigerator. So that's something that I enjoy. And you know, have you ever had a chocolate Coke?
No.
Well, I lived in Atlanta near the Piedmont drugstore, and they had vanilla chocolate and cherry Cokes.
Oh, yeah.
I would have a chocolate Coke now.
I've had
This
cherry Coke,
is
but not
perfect for a chocolate Coke. So, now Lucy, take out our cornbread cake and let's see what
okay.
it looks like.
Alrighty.
I think it smells like it's almost done.
Ooh, it's warm in here.
Woo, is it warm? A
Got
cornbread
a
cake.
place for it?
Now, this recipe was submitted by one of our viewers, and Pat, thank you so much. I hope that it looks like it's supposed to look. Let me hang on to that because this bad boy is hot.
Yeah.
Now, we cooked this at 350 for 45 minutes, and it must get its name because the texture feels like cornbread.
Cornbread.
Yeah, yeah. It has pecans, brown sugar, white sugar, and you know what I'm thinking might be good on this bad boy?
Chocolate.
A big old dollop of that pudding. What do you think?
And chocolate.
Oh man, Lucy, this could nearly kill us. This may throw us into a coma.
I have to fix Cherie chocolate just to have chocolate.
Oh yeah, I don't eat much chocolate, but I like just a little chocolate. And I've got some little granddaughters. Ooh, now they love chocolate. They love chocolate, and their mom loves chocolate. But I do think, you know, this, the pudding recipe is so light, and we did talk about the fact that you can do it with the fat-free.
Right.
Man, I think I am going to enjoy this. Oh, look at that. It looks like cornbread.
It really does.
It looks like cornbread.
Look at that,
now, what
guys.
about that?
Yeah, look at that.
Now, we're going to do our twist because,
Let's taste it first.
oh, let's dollop it up. What is that dollop?
Well, it says
What do
it
you think
looks
of that?
good to me.
Let's get us a fork.
Well, you gonna put chocolate on that?
No, I don't think I'm going to chocolate it, but
You
let's,
think
I
you're
want to
gonna
taste the
taste of it
cake. Let's
first?
taste the cake.
Okay.
And it looks like cornbread.
It
What about
does.
that?
It really does.
Now, Annie's restaurant told me to bring them some.
Ah,
Lucy, it tastes like cornbread.
does it really?
That is awesome.
A sweet
Wow.
cornbread?
Very good.
Well, that's good.
It is good. Not too sweet. The texture's perfect. It's not heavy. Pat, thank you so much.
The
Y'all-
nuts in there is wonderful too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And we might
Let's
drizzle
try it
a
with
little
this.
chocolate on it.
Let's
Yeah.
try it with this.
Okay.
Good.
Oh my gosh.
We have something new.
Two very simple recipes.
Right.
Keep in touch, keep yourself young, and keep yourself active, and have a good time doing it.
Right.
We have had so much fun this year coming into your home. Thank you so much for coming into mine. It's Heart of the Home. Bye-bye. Folks, thanks for tuning in to Heart of the Home. I'm so glad you came by today. You know one of my favorite things is gospel music. Sit back, relax, and enjoy one of my favorite songs, maybe two of my favorite songs. Enjoy now.
I have not forgotten God's only begotten and the price that he paid for my sin. I must not forget, with joy not regret, he died on the cross for all men. Lord, I have not forgotten Jesus, only begotten. I was lost without hope, when the Lord saved my soul. I remember that hour, by his saving power, I have not forgotten. I have not forgotten. He was bruised and afflicted, as the prophets predicted, despised and rejected of men. But in his agony there was ransom for me. His blood bought me joy without end. Lord, I have not forgotten Jesus, only begotten. I was lost without hope, when the Lord saved my soul. I remember that hour, by his saving power, I have not forgotten. I have not forgotten. Lord, I have not forgotten Jesus, only begotten. I was lost without hope, when the Lord saved my soul. I remember that hour, by his saving power, I have not forgotten. I have not forgotten.